Kari Lake, the deranged MAGA cultist, former TV anchor, and self-proclaimed governor of Arizona, even though the rest of the country, including Arizona, doesn't recognize her as such, went on Newsmax to reassure Cult 45 that Donald Trump is actually several steps ahead of special counsel Jack Smith, and he's a giant who can't be felled, and he's playing chess, whereas the Department of Justice is playing checkers. I want to play this clip because it's hilarious, but before we dive into it, if you haven't yet, please hit that like, subscribe, and the alert bell, and maybe check out my Patreon. I'd appreciate the support. So, Kari Lake, deranged, obviously. She's competing very vigorously for the most deranged member of Donald Trump's cult, and that's some pretty stiff competition. So here she is on Newsmax. Let's play this clip where she tries to make her case, and then we'll unpack it.
They're trying to indict Donald Trump over J6.
Well, every single thing they've thrown at him, he's turned it right back in their face, and he's proven to be right. They're wrong. They're just trying to bring him down, and you can't bring down a giant like Donald J. Trump. And
did you ever hear about Jack and the Beanstalk? That is quite literally how that fable ends, with the giant being felled.
I'll be honest, I think he would welcome that indictment. He would welcome a trial. I think he said it would be the trial of the century. I don't think that when they thought of all of that, and maybe during those meetings with his attorney, the attorneys brought it up and said, do you really want this? Because it's going to come right back in your face. They're playing checkers, and President Trump is playing, chess at the highest level. So
I gotta laugh because, number one, I mean, obviously there was quite a bit of that, which was hilarious. But number one, she's saying, Trump's like, yeah, bring it on. Trump actually welcomes the indictment. Bring multiple indictments. Georgia, bring your indictments. Jack Smith, bring your indictments. As a matter of fact, as many special counsels as you want, bring it on. Meanwhile, people in Trump's orbit are probably like, shut up, shut up, shut up. It's hilarious. I mean, that's copium of the highest level. But the other thing that I thought was funny was when she started to use the expression, so-and-so is playing checkers, someone else is playing chess. She said checkers and then stumbled over the words what's that other game? Is it Monopoly? Yahtzee. Yahtzee is what it is. I mean, we all stumble over words, myself included. I just thought it was funny in context. So Kari Lake is of the position that Donald Trump is he's a chess master, man. He's 3 or 4 steps. All of the nervousness, all of that nervous energy, and all of the complaints that he's making on Troth Central and, during interviews and stuff like that, that's all manufactured. He's actually cool as a cucumber. He's not worried at all. As a matter of fact, he wants more of them. Bring it on. It fuels him. It nourishes him. But I think it's hilarious, the idea, and obviously we know it's patently false, right? But when I saw that clip and she was talking about how he's a chess master and how, he was proven everything wrong, it just reminded me of the Trump tapes that we got, that audio of Trump admitting to the retention of classified national defense information. So as a refresher from the consternation on Anderson Cooper's face here, let's just replay that audio as a bit of a refresher for everybody.
These are bad, sick people.
That was your coup, against you.
Well, it started right at the beginning.
When Milley's talking about, you were going to try to do a coup. No, they were trying to do that before you even were sworn in.
That's right.
Trying to overthrow your election.
Well, with Milley, let me see that. I'll show you an example. He said that I wanted to attack Iran. Isn't it amazing? I have a big pile of papers. This thing just came up. Look. This was him. They presented me this. This is off the record, but they presented me this. This was him. This was the Defense Department and him. Wow. We looked at some. This was him. This wasn't done by me. This was him. All sorts of stuff. It's pages long. Look. Wait a minute. Let's see here.
Yeah.
I just found. Isn't that amazing? This totally wins my case,
Mm-hmm.
Except
Right here, the moment of truth.
it is highly confidential. Secret. This is secret information. But look at this. You attack, and
Hillary would print that out all the time,
she'd send
Private
it,
email.
she'd send it to Anthony Weiner, the pervert. By the way, isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
I was just saying, because we were talking about it, and he said he wanted to attack Iran, and what? He said
You
the
did.
papers.
It's pretty
This was done by the military, given to me. I think we can probably, right?
I don't know, we'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to try to
Declassify
figure out
it. See, as president, I could have declassified
Yeah.
it. No, I can't, but this is
Yeah,
classified.
now we have a problem.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's so cool. I mean, it's so.
So there you go, folks. If you had any doubts that Donald Trump was a 4D chess master, There's your proof right there. Notice how he cunningly, cleverly recorded himself breaking the law. Breaking the law and admitting that he didn't declassify these documents, which, again, regardless of whether or not he did declassify them, which he admits he didn't, but even if he did, he would still have been violating the law by retaining that national defense information because the National Archives have a legal obligation to retrieve them. And then he showed them to unauthorized people, the authors of Mark Meadows' biography there. So he cleverly, cunningly, as a true chess master would, recorded himself like breaking 3 crimes or breaking 3 laws 3 times over. And he did that because he's actually several steps ahead of the Department of Justice. And if you have any doubts about that, well, I think you guys just haven't been paying attention.